Wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Aisyah binti Zulkizam. I'm from 3 to A, and today I would like to present my Mathematic Kids digital product. So first of all, welcome to my Mathematic Kids, a digital learning especially developed to focus on the topic of addition and subtraction within 10,000. So this homepage features a visual theme that is very close to the heart of children through an interactive cartoon concept. So for my digital product, I'm choosing a cartoon which is a Monster University cartoon. So the selection of these cheerful cartoon characters throughout the kids' content is a key strategy to capture the students' attention so they feel more excited, enthusiastic, and also not overwhelmed by a large number. So, academically, all the content in this kit is meticulously designed based on this theme. So, if you can see later, so all of the notes, game, quiz is based on this theme. Okay, so the content standard and learning standard. Okay, I also put here the content standard and also the learning standard is to ensure that a student can master the skills of addition and subtraction within the range of 10,000 accurately and confidently. So, students just need to press this button to know what are the content standard and also the learning standard that they will learn while using this product. And also the learning objective. So, student just praise. Okay, so the main highlight of this site is the use of advanced features created through custom coding, which is I prompt the coding into the Gemini, and then I paste it on Google Sites. So it is providing a navigation experience that is far more dynamic than standard templates. So among the main attraction is the interactive roadmap system, which is this. Yeah. So these are the instruction, which is please look forward to the roadmap below first to get your main idea related to the topic. So based on this roadmap, among the among the main attraction is the interactive roadmap system, which function as the student calculation adventure map. Here, students simply need to click on the car icon, this one, and it will automatically glide to the destination of their chosen topic. Okay, for example, if I choose this, if I press this, yeah, it will brought them to this topic. Okay, and then they just need to pick and they can read the notes given. So here at each of these stop, there are conserved brief note to provide an initial overview and a solid method preparation for the student regarding correct calculation techniques. So this approach ensures that students feel as if they are playing within a digital adventure rather than just reading a textbook. Okay, for example, I choose okay, if I press this, yeah, it will brought to this topic. Subtract of two numbers within 10,000. So here are the definition, numbers example, and also the equation. Okay, furthermore, this site navigation is further enhanced by the presence of cute and responsive monster character button here, if you can see. Okay, so each of these monsters act as a smart portal or button link with just one click. So it will take the student directly to the next learning page related to those specific calculation skills. So student just need to press this button and it will brought them to the page that related to what they have chosen. For example, if student press this creamy, which is note addition within 10,000. Okay, press. And yep, it will appear like this. Want to know about addition? Let's go. Here are the notes, the videos, the note about the what they had chosen. Okay, move forward to our core of to the core of my kit. It's the note page. Okay, so this section is strategically divided into three specialized modules, which is addition only. here addition within 10,000 only, and then subtraction within 10,000 only, and also we have a comprehensive mixed module operation, which is it contain both addition and subtraction module nodes. So here, so just press the button. Student just need to press the button. Okay, to ensure that we never lose the student focus, every single node is built entirely on our cartoon theme. So if you can see here, the notes is based on our cartoon theme. So it is because I understand that children are easily drawn to vibrant visuals, and by maintaining these themes, so we transform studying into an immersive visuals experience that keeps them constantly engaged. Okay, so if you can see here, it is based on a colorful visuals, not just this. And then this one, if you can see the slide, the note slide. Okay, the presentation of this note is far from traditional, so you won't find boring walls of text or long, dry sentence here. Instead, we have transformed the learning material into story-based scenarios. For example, students follow our monster character through relatable and exciting situations, like the monster going to school or becoming a number detective to solve mystery. So this storytelling approach makes the student feel like they are part of a mission, turning abstract mathematical concept into a concrete fun experience. This interactive slide are craft using Notebook LM. So all of this slide is I'm using a prompt from Gemini or ChatGPT, and then I adapt, I change a few of the prompt, and then I paste it on a Notebook LM, AI Notebook LM, and then it will generate the slide based on what you want. Okay, but before that, I will put the resources. Okay, means like my slide is based on what, uh, like that. Okay, and I have personally coded the integration to ensure the flow is seamless and unique to this key. So these are the node. All of this node I make it at the notebook LM like this. It was so beautiful and interesting. Okay, and then here are important tips about this topic about addition. Okay, this in this part I also prompt the coding at the chat gpt, which is I want a pocket of a secret thing, important tips like that, and then I paste it on the Google site. It will so that student just need to click for the info pocket one, place value, and then read the note. This is the simple note to make the student like easily to understand. Okay, which is we have four pocket. Place value, arranging number, regrouping, and keyword. Okay, so when they read this, they will understand clearly about this addition topic. Okay, and then to complement the written note, I have also integrated high quality educational videos, which is like this. Uh, okay, which I generate this video by using AI Grow. So if you can see,
Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
What is this? It says school supplies, but it's locked?
Open it, teacher. Not yet. This is a mystery.
Solve this to unlock it.
I'll try.
Okay, what? It's 2,345 plus 1,012.30, which is 3,575.
Yes!
Next challenge.
Let's do it together.
All right, time to solve the problem. Add the first two numbers.
1 plus 310 becomes 6990.
You did it.
to study about subtraction, then just press the button. Subtraction within 10,000. So all of the content is like almost same like what addition before. We have a videos about the subtraction, which is I'm using a group AI also. I just prompt what I want, what a criteria of PDP video that I want at ChatGPT and Gemini, and then I paste it on the group, and it generate it like this.
Wait, something is not right. Some books are missing. We had 2,500 books, but now only 1,870 left. Can you help me solve this mystery?
We need to subtract. Let's find out how many are missing.
Let me calculate. Take your time, check each place value.
It's 625.
You solved it!
Okay, so when students watch this video, they will automatically know, okay, what they want to study. Okay, what is subtraction means, like that. Means like a borrowing or something like that. So yep. So this video is really helpful for them. And then also same like addition notes. Okay, I also make a subtraction note using a notebook LM AI also. So the theme is also the same, which is a Monster University cartoon. So if we look at the note, it was very interesting, so much colorful, and the step was by step, so that the student will understand it clearly here. And then yeah, it not like the note. What I am impressive is the note is not just like a full of sentence, but it transform like interesting things like a scenarios, a funny scenarios like this, funny situation. So when student read the note, it will make them feel more excited to learn what's next. So this is the second note. I make a lot of note about addition and also about the subtraction because I want my student getting more info, because sometimes like having a one note is not enough to understand deeper. So that's why I prefer to provide a lot of notes. So yeah, it's still on the same topic, but it has a lot of notes. So like this one, super subtraction, like this. And then I have more. I have about like a 4 notes for every chapter. Okay. And also the same, so we also have a subtraction checklist, which is student can take whatever they had understand and not understand. So in that time, by that time, so student will um okay, by tick, it will help student to reflect back what they had not understand. So they will taking another step to how to overcome that problems. Okay, and then student just need to press the button home and going back to the front page. Okay, so we had learned about addition and subtraction. Remember that I said we have another one, which is addition and subtraction note. So in this note, it was more high level notes to strengthen more deeper their knowledge about addition and subtraction within 10,000. So in this note, so we have a special songs that I made using Suno AI about addition and subtraction, because we know that make song will be able to make the environment of study more relaxing, more interesting, and not boring. So I want my student, when they open this kit, they can song together the notes and can remember it easily. So all of the lyric, I prompt by myself, and I'm edit some of the lyrics based on what I want, and then I paste it on the Suno AI to have a song like this. So let's hear together. Students just need to praise at the song, and then it will brought them to this Suno AI song. Okay, let's hear.
We add the numbers one by one, hurrah!
numbers one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. We start from the ones, then tens we go. To hundreds and thousands, see them grow. And we all keep adding up to 10,000. Let's go. We take the numbers one by one. Hurrah!
Okay, so yeah, so that's the song. Okay, and then next, same like addition and subtraction note before. We also have a note that I made from that notebook LM, but in more challenging note, which is to strengthen their knowledge. It was so interesting. It based on the scenarios, a situation that make a student to think about it like that. And when dislike using a real situation. So when students read this slide, so they can relate what they had to learn and what they have learned around their surroundings. So it makes them more easy to understand what they learn. This is the second note. So in this note, like it's using a Monster Math Academy, which is the scenarios. The situation is Monster Math Academy, which is the student will be the student at the Monster University, and then they will learn this. Before, we also have a note that I made from that notebook LM, but in more challenging note, which is to strengthen their knowledge. It was so interesting. It based on the scenarios, a situation that make a student to think about it like that. And when dislike using a real situation. So when students read this slide, so they can relate what they had to learn and what they have learned around their surroundings. So it makes them more easy to understand what they learn. This is the second note. So in this note, like it's using a Monster Math Academy, which is the scenarios. The situation is Monster Math Academy, which is the student will be the student at the Monster University, and then they will learn this. Okay, so this is the second slide. Okay, also the same like if you can see here, this is the scenario that it was like welcome to Monster Academy. Okay, so what truly set this slide apart is how they prioritize active student involvement. We don't want students to just sit and watch, but we want them to be part of the story. So by utilizing the Monster Maths Academy, for examples, okay, Monster Maths Academy teams. So the slides are designed to be highly interactive, prompting students to think, respond, and solve problems alongside their monster friends. So this constant interaction ensure that the student remain the protagonist of their own learning journey, keeping their mind sharp and their curiosity peaked from the first slide to the last. To make the learning even more impactful, every mathematical problem is presented through real life scenarios. If you can see in this slide, okay, that are relatable to a student daily life. So instead of just adding abstract numbers, students have the master calculate supplies for a school party or track item while acting a number as a number detective in a classroom setting, for example. So by placing addition and subtraction within 10,000 into this familiar context, we bridge the gap between classroom theory and the real world. This makes the concept of big numbers much less intimidating and helps students realize that math is a practical tool they can use every day. So, Um, we have also okay below okay like this. This is the master builder guide to a large number. Yeah, it should very clear like a visual show very clear like 5,000, 210 and so on. Okay, so these slide were meticulously developed using Notebook LM with my own custom coding to ensure the interactive elements like clickable part and animated transition work perfectly. So this high level personalization allows the content to adapt to the narrative, making the transition from a monster at school scenario to a detective mystery feel smooth and exciting. By combining uh, storytelling with academic rigor, okay, we transform passive reading into an active hands-on adventure that makes mastering mathematics a truly unforgettable. Okay, now next, we move to the most exciting part of the kit, which is the games and quiz arena. To ensure every student can learn at their own pace, so the challenges are strategically categorized into three levels, which is easy, medium, and also hard. So we utilize a diverse range of interactive platforms and custom AI generated coding to create an ecosystem where playing is synonymous with learning. So let's look at that. For an easy level, we start with addition first. We start with an Educa Play, which is a frog jump game. So in this game, student must identify the correct answer, the leaf with the correct answer for frog to jump on. The real-time feedback is provided, which is a correct jumps are chill, while a wrong one are prompts a retry. For example, so student just need to press a button a start button, and then answer the question. Choose a leaf, which is the true answer. For example, I choose A. So if wrong, it will appear like that. Okay. Okay. Next, to strengthen the foundational skills, okay, to strengthen the foundational skill, I developed a standard writer method, which is bentuk lazim game in Canva using my own custom coding, where student must manually input values. Furthermore, I have integrated a digital abacus create via coding. No, okay. Next, to strengthen a foundational skill, I have developed a standard writer method which is bentuk lazim game using my own custom coding where students just manually input a value. For example, press the start game, okay, and then put the value that they think of. For example, I put like this, and then press the submit answer. If wrong, it will appears like this. Okay, and then furthermore, I have also integrated a digital abacus created via coding also where students move bits to represent a values. Clear instruction for this generated using Gemini AI coding are placed at the side guide of them. Like I said before. Okay, furthermore, I have also integrated a digital abacus created via coding where students move bits to represent values. For example, if they can move the bit that they think of the answer like this. It's up to them and then submit the answer. Or if wrong, it will appears like that. Okay. So all of this game, the digital abacus game and also the bentuk lazim game, I'm using a Canva coding AI. Okay. And then next, for the medium level, okay, the challenge increase with a wall drag and drop activities. Okay, so for example, press the start button. Okay, and then student just drag the answer like that. This is only for example that I do. I didn't count it carefully. Okay, and then just submit the answer. Okay, this is for the example. Okay, so next, I also introduced Zap Quiz, an immersive escape game where students must navigate through a map and solve a problem to find the exit. For example, yeah, okay. So they will need to answer the question, for example, and then submit. Yeah, if wrong, it will appears the correct answer. But if true, it will appear that oh, congrats, you have written a good and true answer, for example, like that. Okay, I have put I have put a digital board game. Not just that, I have put a digital board game, which is dumb, in Canva using AI driven logic. Okay, where students roll the dice and answer questions based on the tile the lands on. Okay, coding of for the dice and also the board game is by myself. I prompt it at Gemini and ChatGPT and paste it on Canva AI. Okay, for example, next, and then here's the question and then answer. Okay, if concrete, it will appear like this. But before that, okay, student need to roll the dice first. If you got eggs, then they need to go to the egg kotak. For subtraction, okay, the easy level focus on accuracy through way ground quiz, featuring multiple choice question. Okay, for example, let's play now. Okay, you can click the first click the instruction and then play the game. Okay, choose the correct answer, for example. Okay, like that. Okay, next. I have also replicate the standard writer method, similar addition before, which is a bentuk lazim game. Here using Canva AI coding to ensure consistency. So student once again enter the question. Okay, just put the answer they think of, for example, and then submit something like that. And then next we have for the medium level. Okay, click the instruction. Okay, so student can read the instruction. And then for the medium level, we also have the Z quiz game, which is it is an escape game where student need to find the correct answer to answer the question with the correct answer to find a way out. Something like that. Okay, you just press until you find the correct way to go out. Okay, and then the last one is for hard level. Okay, so the final stage is a hard level which combine topics to test total mastery. Okay, so first one is a Canva multi-stage adventures. Is I'm using a Canva. Okay, I have built a three-tier challenge in Canva, featuring motivational background music to keep spirit heights, and the system provide instant correct and or incorrect visual feedback. For example, you didn't need to here. Okay, this one is an easy level. Press next, and then press the correct answer. If concrete, it will appear like this. Okay, and then this is the next. Okay, there are three levels here. Okay. Student will, after finish an easy level, student will face around two, which is medium level. Okay. So next we have an amusement park escape, which is I create this game using a genially. I have designed an amusement park theme escape game. So for making the experience feel like a trip to a theme park. So to play this game, students just need to press the start button. Okay, and it will appear like this. Okay, press number one and then answer first. Okay, for example, okay, if student choose a wrong answer, they need to re-answer until they find a correct answer. Okay, that is for example. They have a song also. It's a correct nine. Mm, okay, okay. So when the student has finished five over five, and then you get one list of animal and go to the next checkpoint. Okay, student need to finish all of the checkpoint. Something like this. Okay, next we're gonna move to the Z quiz. Okay, for hard level, I also use Z quiz. Okay, which is student need to find their way out by answering a true question in every checkpoint. For example, follow the flow and then choose the correct answer. For example, okay, if the correct answer, it will appear like this. It also have a song so that it will exciting the student when playing a games. Okay, okay, just if answer a wrong answer, okay, like okay. And then lastly, we're gonna go to the game kit. So this game kit, which is it is the platform where student can learning well playing. For example, student is their write their name and starting playing. Okay. So write the assignment objective, which is reach summit tree or answer five question correctly. Okay. So this game have visuals, sounds also while playing. This one will make student more exciting and attractive. Okay, so if you have a low end energy, so student can answer a question. Press this button and answer the question. For example, that me. If incorrect, it will appear like this. To celebrate their hard work, every student who complete a level is awarded a customized certificate. I designed this certificate using unique AI prompt to ensure they look prestigious and fun. Students can download and show their certificate to their parents, creating a huge sense of pride and accomplishment. accomplishment. So this reward system makes them feel like true maths champions, motivating them to keep exploring and learning more. Let's see the results. For example, let's write your name, claim master what, yeah. And the certificate will appear like this. Okay, for download, press this button and download. Check it out. Okay, like this. Conquerors on mastering both addition and subtraction reading within 10,000. So in every level, have a certificate that student can get. On to the additional practice section. Okay, in this segment, I have prepared comprehensive exercise materials specially designed using Canva to ensure high quality visual that keeps students engaged. All these practice sheets are integrated into a Google Drive folder, allowing students to easily download and print them. This is a perfect for students who prefer tactile learning or need extra practice offline to reinforce their understanding. For example, student just click this Google Drive and then press the download button to download this worksheet. Okay, so these additional practice are categorized into three levels, which is we have easy levels, medium levels, and also hard levels. Okay, so this structure is excellent for differentiate learning as it caters to students with varying levels of proficiency. Students can begin at a level they feel comfortable with before challenging themselves to progress higher. This step-by-step approach is vital for building self-confidence when tackling addition and subtraction within 10,000. So, one of the most unique features of this page is of one of the most unique features from this page is the hidden answer key, which is students just need to click next and then it will brought them to the answer section. Okay, I have intentionally designed the answer section to be hidden or tucked away so that the students are encouraged to solve the problem honestly first. Once they have completed their work, they can access the hidden area to check the answer. Okay, so in below are the worksheet with the answer. Okay, this feature is crucial for fostering independent learning and allowing students to perform self-assessment, giving them immediate feedback on their progress. With this organized and structured exercise, students will undoubtedly achieve a much firmer grasp of mathematical concepts. Lastly, we go to the feedback form. Okay. Last certainly, but not least, we have the feedback form section. Okay, so for this, I have utilized a jot form to create a highly professional and user-friendly evaluation tool. So what make this special is that I didn't just use a basic template. I provided a specific custom coding requirement to the AI, and it generated the exact form structure I need. So by simply embedding this code, I have created a sleek interactive feedback experience that fit perfectly within the kids team. So if you can see like this, students just need to press and write the answer only. The form is essential because it allows students, teachers, and parents to share their thoughts on the kid, whether it's about the difficulty of the levels, the excitement of the monster character, or the clarity of the notes, is that I help me refine and improve the kit further. So it's the final piece of the puzzle that ensure my mathematics kids remain relevant, effective, Okay, so my three primary objective of this mathematics key is first to solidify conceptual understanding through interactive visualization. So the main goal is to ensure that students deeply grasp the concept of addition and subtraction within 10,000 by utilizing advanced features such as the digital abacus, graph animated videos, and monster theme storytelling. So by transforming abstract theories into clear visual scenarios, students can solve to engage in gamification. So this kit aims to eradicate the traditional boredom associated with mathematics by integrating a high energy gamified ecosystem. By using interactive games like frog jump, escape rooms, and also digital board games, so we ensure that the students remain excited, motivated, and emotionally connected to their learning journey. And the last one is to foster independent learning through instant feedback and system. So the kit is designed to empower students to take charge of their own education. So through differentiate difficulty levels, which is easy, medium, and hard, hidden incentive for self-checking and instant digital rewards. So students are encouraged to learn at their own pace and build self-confidence through immediate validation of their success. So we know that every great innovation begins by solving a problem. So in a traditional classroom setting, so teaching the topic addition and subtraction within 10,000 often face four major hurdles that my mathematics kids digital product is specifically designed to overcome this problem, which is number one is math anxiety and the engagement gap. So many students perceive mathematics as a scary or boring subject filled with dry numbers and complex formulas. So this creates an immediate mental block. So traditional textbook often fail to capture the imagination of today's digital native children. So, by using my mathematics kits, it address this by using an interactive cartoon and monster themes. By wrapping academic content in a world that children naturally love, we replace anxiety with excitement and sense of wonder. And then number two, the problem is the one size fit all teaching method. So in a standard lesson, we know that students are often taught at the same pace. However, the reality is that some students struggle with the basic while others are ready for more advanced challenge. So a single static worksheet cannot cater to everyone simultaneously. So this kit support differential learning through custom coding that divide exercise into three distinct levels, which is easy, medium, and hard. And also the quiz and the game that I provide, I ensure that no student is left behind and no student is left bored. Okay, so each child follow their own personalized roadmap to success. Okay, next is about lack of real world context and interaction. So many students can solve a calculation on paper but do not understand how it applies to daily life. So static note don't allow students to visualize the movement of numbers, such as the regrouping process in addition or borrowing in subtraction. So group generated videos, notebook LM, interactive slide, and also a scenario based monster stories that I use in my kit, I bridge the gap between theory and also reality. Whether acting as a math detective, for example, or using a custom code digital abacus, student can see exactly how numbers function in relatable school-based situation. And the last one is a passive learning versus instant feedback problem. So we know that traditional homework often requires students to wait days for a teacher to grade their books. By then, the student has often forgotten the thought process behind their mistakes. So, my kids provide instant gratification and feedback, whether it is the frog jump game, for example, providing immediate audio cues or the hidden answer key for self-checking. students know their level of mastery in real time. So the custom reward certificate also provide the final emotional boost to keep them motivated. Okay, conclusion. Developing mathematic kids, my mathematic kid has been a profound journey of growth, bringing the gap between traditional pedagogy and modern technology. Throughout this process, I realized that teaching a core topic like addition and subtraction within 10,000 requires more than just delivering facts. It required the creation of an immersive environment that resonates with child words. So by integrating a monster and cartoon theme, I discovered that when students feel emotionally connected for the character to the characters and the story, their math anxiety significantly decreased, being replaced by curiosity and a genuine excitement to learn. So this project taught me that the first step in effective education is capturing the learner's heart before their mind. Okay, from a technical perspective, this project challenged me to push beyond the boundaries of standard web templates. So, by utilizing custom coding in Canva, Google Sites, and also Notebook LM, I was able to transform static page into a dynamic interactive roadmap. Okay, so building the digital abacus and the logic-based game like a frog jump and escape room gave me a deep appreciation for how AI tools, especially Grok for video production and Gemini for coding assistant, can empower educators to become a creators. So I think the AI is not a replacement for the teachers, but a powerful partner that allows us to build a high quality um, to build a high quality personalized learning. So experience that were once thought impossible to achieve single-handedly. Ultimately, this project has reshaped my philosophy on differentiated learning and student independence. So, implementing a three-tier difficulty system ensure that every student, regardless of their starting point, had a fair chance to succeed and progress at their own pace. The inclusion of instant feedback loops and hidden answer keys taught me that the importance of fostering self-reliance, while the custom certificate proof that a small gesture of recognition can go a long way in building a child confidence. Moving forward, I am inspired to continue innovating in this space, using empathy and technology to turn every mathematical challenge into an unforgettable digital adventure. That's all from me. Thank you.